Hi guys, I wanted to show you exactly what I'm doing with Klaviyo and how I'm getting it to work. If you get it to work a different way, that's absolutely fine, that's absolutely great. This is the way I have it set up, this is the way it does work for me. The first thing that you want to do is actually install the app, which is called Klaviyo Email Marketing for Shopify, and you should be able to find that pretty easily by clicking on Visit Shopify App Store and then search for Klaviyo and you'll find that, and just follow the instructions and install that. Shouldn't be much problem there, and you're just installing it in a very normal way as you always would for Shopify. So if you need instructions on how to do that, it's not really a funnel builder issue, it's more of a Shopify issue, but Klaviyo should have instructions on exactly how to do that. The second thing that you want to do, and I have to be honest, it's been a bit of a time since I did this, so I can't remember exactly what's necessary, but I've chosen the email service of Klaviyo. I've put in my Klaviyo private key, and that's all I've done. I've changed all this information for the screen here, so none of it will work in terms of private stuff, but really all I did was email service and Klaviyo private API key. I don't think you even need to do that, but if things aren't working properly, then put those in. And that's under settings and then general settings in Funnel Builder. Okay, now for the exciting stuff. When you're in Klaviyo, you should see something like this. And you may be using visual flows. It doesn't really matter at this point. I'm going to show you the general way that I create it for Funnel Builder. Now what you'll actually see here is that I have two abandoned cart flows. Okay, the first is for checkout started, the second is for started checkout. The first is when someone starts the checkout on as a normal Shopify customer, and the second is when someone starts to check out on Funnel Builder. And on Funnel Builder, that means that when they put in their email address on the checkout form, okay? Now, to set this up, the first thing that you want to do is to find the flow in Klaviyo, which is called Abandoned Cart, 5 emails, okay? You go to the arrow next to Edit Details, which I'm sorry is just out of the photo, and click on Clone. And you can call that what you want. Let's call Funnel Builder New Abandon. Okay, and change from checkout started to started checkout. It's very important. Okay, and then click on Clone Flow. So now you'll see that you've got a new flow there, which we just created, which is here, Funnel Builder New Abandon. Okay, I'm going to click on that. Okay, so the trigger is when someone started checkout. Trigger filters, I haven't put any conditions. And the flow filter, which is important, has placed order 0 times since starting flow. If you've got anything else here, then get rid of it. I put has started checkout at least once after the 1st of August for a certain reason, but you don't actually need that, okay? And then you can set up your abandoned cart emails as normal. Now, the last thing I want to show you is I'm actually going to go into an email which I created and show you the codes, the tokens which I'm using, which help it to work. So this is an example of a very simple abandoned cart email. Thanks for stopping by. We noticed that you weren't able to complete your purchase. If you would like to return when you are, then please go to. And now what I want to do here is to put in the URL where I want them to go to, which is actually the checkout URL for Funnel Builder. Okay? So I don't want to be too off the screen, so I'm just going to come into the screen and I'm going to paste it in for you. It's event, can't remember what this is called, let's call it bar, lookup, colon, dash, checkout, space, URL, dash, wiggly brackets, and then square brackets. I don't really expect you to remember that. I'll try and put that on the page. Okay, now there's something else that we need to do, because what we need to do is we need to hyperlink that. So clicking on the hyperlink button, we're going to put it in there as well, and we're going to change HTTP to other. And what this means is that it won't get messed up, basically. Okay, this is the way to make it work. Okay, I'll just show you one more thing before we continue, and I'll show you how to find this kind of thing out yourself. I'm just going to put in event.items.0. Okay, and what that will do is it will give the title of the first item which is in the cart, and I'll show you how I found that. So you may want to use the image, you may want to use whatever. Okay, I'm just going to save that. And now on the left hand side, just out of screen, there's a preview. So I'm going to click on preview. Okay, and here comes the real fun, because what you'll see is it's giving an example person. I'm not going to show their email address just for privacy reasons, and it shows everything about the event started checkout. So it gives the checkout URL, which is what we want to use, and I've changed it to domain.com in the cart, and gives each individual line item as well. Now let's say you wanted the image of a particular item. If you click on it, it'll show you what you can take and then copy and paste into your email. If you wanted the checkout URL, same kind of thing, and that's actually what we just used in our email. So there's lots and lots of things that you can use here, and it's just a case of using them in your email. Well, that's it really. If I clicked on preview now, then we'll see how the email is going out to that person. So it's always worth doing that. You can actually click on the links and test those out as well. So that's how I do Klaviyo. You're welcome to do it how you want to do it, but this works for me and it works very, very well. And I haven't had any complaints from customers saying I've got the wrong stuff in there or anything like that. So I hope this video was useful, and really it will make you a lot of money if you're using Funnel Builder and Klaviyo as well. Over and out.